The warm-up consists of 6 movements which you'll do 3 times around. Pause it now to look at the specific reps for each exercise. Start in an upright position, keep your legs locked out as you move from your upper vertebrae into the middle of your vertebrae down to your lower vertebrae. Then start to engage your lower vertebrae, moving into your middle of your vertebrae until you're in an upright position. Start in a crouch position with your shoulder blades set back and down. Hold on to the bottom of your toes as you try to extend your legs and lock out your knees. Step one foot to the outside of your hand, bring your elbow down towards your ankle, then extend that hand up in the air over your shoulder. Put it back down on the floor, step back and repeat the action on the other side. Start with your pelvis high in the sky, bend your elbows as you come through, then sit back on your heels in a downward dog position. Standing up perfectly straight as you try to lift your knee to your hip level or beyond. Trying to create large circles with your arms as you're going forward for 10 repetitions and then try to come back for 10 repetitions in the opposite direction. Pick a level of difficulty that is appropriate to your fitness level, and this will determine how many sets that you do. And if you're struggling to perform the lizard crawl, then do the crab walk instead. In a crouch position, try to lift your hips above the level of your knees, then drop them below the level of your knees. Try to look forward the whole time and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try to maintain a straight back as you keep your knees bent, your arms locked out as you walk your hands forward and back. As you walk forward with your hands into an inchworm, perform a moving plank, bringing your forearms to the floor and then back up onto your hands. Walk your hands back towards your feet and stand up. With your hands close together and your feet wide apart, move your hands forward and then try to jump your legs to the outside of your hands. Then going backwards, press through your hands and push your legs back. Start on the floor, try to rock your legs beyond your head, then place your heels down in an explosive action to try to propel yourself forward. Sink down in 3/4 squat position as you propel your body forward. Use your arm drive to help you propel yourself forward. Try to bring your elbow and your knee as you bend down into like a press up position. Repeat this action going forward and then try to go backwards. In a tabletop position with your fingertips pointing towards your feet, try to walk your feet and hands forward and then go backwards. With your hands tracking underneath your shoulders and your knees tracking underneath your hips, lift one hand in the air and kick the other leg out to the side. Bend one leg and straighten the other leg, sitting back on your heel while the other leg that is straight, you're flexing your toe towards you. The cool down consists of 7 movements targeting key muscle groups, but if you want to do any additional stretches, you can. As you hold onto your foot, try with your leg to drive it towards the floor and then gently push your hips forward. Place your forearms on the wall with your elbow at shoulder level. Step forward with a bent knee and toe pushing against the wall. Step back with a straight leg and drive your heel into the floor. Put your hands behind your back, clasping your hands together, locking out your elbows, opening up your chest and pushing your hands in the direction of the floor. As you position both legs at a right angle with your back toe on the floor, slightly tilt your pelvis forward to feel a stretch in the hip flexor. Elevate one leg on a bench or a box, lock out that knee, flex the toe towards you, keeping your back straight as you pull your toe towards you. Arms extended away from your body, bend your knee at a right angle and bring it across your body. Other hand place on top of the knee and press it down to the floor, keeping your shoulders on the floor. Bring your foot forward so it's in line with your knee. Bend your knee and rest your weight forward over your leg.